Hello, everybody. Eliseo here. Greetings from Ponce, Puerto Rico. With a short video about the essential effect boxes that you need for bass. Usually, bass players don't carry pedal board or anything like that. But with that said, I had 2 gigs the same day with the same bass, the same amp, the same settings, everything the same, except the room. When I played indoors with the room with echo, it sounded so much better. And when I went outdoors, it was very dry and kind of hard to play. So from that day, I've been using reverb outdoors or at a room that is really dry. Or even in the studio, you might want to use it, but you don't want to record it because bass usually don't use reverb in a recording, but you might use it for your monitoring. So you feel like you're in a room. That's the thing. And you got 2 options. Either you get a multi-effect, which my friend was telling me, why don't you get this, and then you got presets and you have a lot of other stuff. But I thought it was too much for me. I don't use distortion, I don't use any of, flanger, chorus, all of that. I don't really use it. So I was gonna buy something and then, only for outdoor use, and I decided to go with a couple of effects that I want, that I need, or that I like. Actually, one is not even an effect, it's the preamp. Because the bass needs a 10 billion ohms, 10 million, okay, it's 10 mega ohms, which is the input for the bass. This pickup, this piezo pickup, needs to go in an input that has 10 million ohms to sound better, to work the way it's supposed to. And so this preamp also has, this is the Fishman Platinum, which they're not paying me to do this, but I'm just gonna tell you. The reverb is called the RV6. And the compressor that I use is already in the amp. So most modern amps bring the compressor already in the amp. And the direct box will be the same, it's already in the amp. So this has a boost for the solos. You have to remember to turn it off after the solo, because otherwise you're going to be playing loud. So, but the cool thing is that when you have to play with a bow or something, it's kind of hard to play. Kind of dry, and with the echo, so it gives you, it's like if you play with the ear inside the bass, or you play with the ears, far away. It kind of gives you a little distance. And this one has delay, it has some other kind of effects, reverb effects. But the one I like is the room or the plate. So that's it. Don't use it if you're at a hall, at a big place, a theater. Try maybe not to use it, or use even less than that, because then it's gonna turn into like a cave. The sound is gonna be, very too much. So, you know, sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you can turn it off. And sometimes you use it mainly when you're playing gigs outdoors, that you have your own amp and you don't have a sound man. That's when you want to use it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, again, preamp for the 10 million ohms, so the pickup works right. The reverb just for outdoors or a small, you know, dry room. You're playing in a living room or something with somebody. And the compression, if you can get it inside the amp, is better. And the direct box, you don't need a direct box basically, because if you have it in your amp, why buy a bass direct box? You know, some direct boxes now they come with the saturation and tube sound. I don't know. That's up to you, but I wouldn't buy it. So that's it. I'll see you next time.